her teaching practices, supported by Dr. Penina. I think she's very, very present here. Dr. Penina, thank you very much. Dr. Penina will never sleep until every student of hers has a school where she's teaching, she's practicing. Together they identified Acorns School. And Nantongo started working there. Nantongo became very productive. And I'm happy and proud of her, and to report to you, Mr. Chancellor, that her dream has been realized today. She's a professional teacher at Acorns School. And there are so many Nantongos seated in front of us here. She even inspired her colleagues in the same school to join us. A case in point is Simran, who has just also finished her master's degree. And she did not just finish, but has been the best performing master's degree student in Victoria University. Simran, wherever you are, there she is, Mr. Chancellor. Thank you for pouring in your heart. You may have thought that maybe that was by accident, but that is experiential learning, competence-based learning, work-integrated learning at work. I also remember Grace Nambafu. I don't know if she's present. Grace. Yes, there she is. Grace Nambafu walked to Victoria University, hoping that one day she will become a journalist. And not by credential, but by the real job. Today, as she graduates, she enjoys working in Next Media as a journalist. So that is Victoria University. And those are just a few people I can really talk about. Mr. Chancellor, we have aspired to be a different university as Victoria University. And here is why. As we speak, the entire world has put together resources, different countries and different tech companies. They have raised almost more than $1.5 trillion. And this money has been invested in one area, and that's artificial intelligence. The question is why are they doing that? Why in the history of mankind such an amount of money has been invested in one single sector? Have created about 170 million jobs, new jobs that we have never seen. Some of you are beginning to feel it. Some of you are beginning to experience it. Now the question is, again, if you are a university, if you are a teacher, if you are a professor, if you are a doctor, sometimes we love carrying those titles, but also other times we forget the impact that we have to create, especially by making sure that everyone who comes in front of us will become better than ourselves. So the question we have to ask, are we trying to go and benefit from the 170 million jobs that have come to provide a highlight of those answers to the questions that have been asked? Every time I was asked a question, I noted it down
very closely to my students that if education you receive in any institution does not mirror real life, then it is dead education. I also get to scan the environment, see the university degree to be something that carries no value to the tune of 75% of those people who were asked, now, what is happening within us? Is the education we have helping us to innovate? Is it helping us to create things? Is it empowering you to graduate with experience? Is it really helping any graduate to solve a problem? If your answer is no, just know that you have actually lost so much. That education has been really useless. Like I said, I am honest when I talk about matters education. Solving problems is very key, and that's the graduate that is seated in front of us, seated here, graduating on this 9th graduation ceremony of Victoria University. They are our testimony. A testimony. Let us think about the need. Let us think about the need for every student to have experience. I can need for every student to have experience. I cannot teach you experience. Not teach you experience. And let there be no professor in this world who will. And let there be no professor in this world who will tell you that they will teach you experience. Tell you that they will teach you experience. So I need hours. If a week has 70 hours, we need you to be in our classrooms 15 to 16 hours a week. The rest 16 hours a week. The rest, spend them somewhere in an institution, one of our partners, doing something. At the workplace, people have to collaborate to produce different results. At the workplace, sometimes people have to disagree. At the workplace, people have to produce the results that are needed within a specific time frame. And if you don't achieve that, there are always consequences. So you don't learn that in the classroom. You learn that in the workplace. So the partners, very important. The international community organizations, very, very important. And every stakeholder who can accord an opportunity of learning to our students, they are very important. We do that through Cooperative Education Office that coordinates these kind of relationships to get employers who can employ our students. Every graduate who is graduating today in this very, very ceremony, at least you have 1 year of work experience, 2 years of work experience, 3 years of work experience. You have a job or you are about to start one. You don't walk away with just a paper. Everyone in other universities who do not embrace this path can walk away with a paper and they can ask them to have the experience, and they don't have experience. So we don't want to be like that. We live in a world driven by technology. At Victoria University, we have digitized everything. When it comes to learning, digitized. Assessment, digitized. Administration, digitized. So we are really releasing graduates to the world that are able to apply themselves to fit in a digitally driven world. And that degree and that graduate is totally different from the normal graduate we know of in any institution or from any institution in this country. So they are very, very prepared to really adapt themselves to the world as it keeps evolving because it is driven by technology. They are technologically competent. They are able to maneuver anything using technology. So they are ready. They are very different. They are able. They are competent. And the world will thank them. This is what I would like to empower our students with. Remember that everything you studied belongs to the past, and you're going to live in the now and the future. What the world requires is not going to come from the past, but it's going to be in the present or the future. So pay attention to what you do in the present, what you are supposed to do in the future, and that requires you to learn every day. There are sources of information that can teach you anything, anytime, 24/7. It will give you the most important information. Just commit to learning every day. Commit to networking, making friends, even when you really don't love those people. But if they can move you to the next step, please make them your friends. That's the world we live in. It is real. It's not about the books you have really perused, the credential you have. Yes, that's an indicator that you went to school. Education is when you have gotten exposed to information and you are using that information to solve a particular problem and impact people. If you solve that problem, then in the process you are impacting people, then you are educated. We will cherish you. So that is the message I'm giving you. What you have learned, it's okay. It gave you a credential. But what you're going to experience in the new world you are entering today is as important as all the years you went to school. But even what is coming in future is even more important because that's what the world needs going forward. So to the parents who chose to partner with us and send your students to study at Victoria University. And even you, the students who chose us, it has been an honor to work with you, to interact with you, to learn from you. We hope that we have given you our all. We hope that you have learned from us. Certainly we have learned from you, but with everything we have empowered you with, we are very, very confident that you will never leave your families, your communities, our country, and this world the same. Thank you for being part of the Victoria University community. This remains home to you. Come back anytime. Congratulations, the class of 2025.
Thank you. Mr. Chancellor, these things are real. And it is happening at Victoria University. And the world is also noting. Recently, out of nowhere, the leadership of Victoria University was nominated in our capacity, being the head of the institution. Of course, I was singled out, but all is because of the work we do at Victoria University, and we were awarded an award by Afro Global Television in Canada, Toronto, Canada, Ontario, and also recognized by the Parliament of Canada for having impacted people from the African continent. I wanted the team to play that briefly, if they have the footage, very briefly. And if you don't have it, you signal me, I move on.
Global Impact Award, Professor Lawrence Muganga. Global Award, Professor Lawrence Muganga, Vice Chancellor, Victoria University, Uganda. Dr. Lawrence Muganga is the Vice Chancellor of Victoria University in Uganda, where he is leading a bold transformation, advancing excellence in education. He is pioneering a model that integrates authentic learning, big picture, and experiential education to prepare graduates for impact in the real world. With a PhD in Education Administration and Leadership from the University of Alberta in Canada, postdoctoral training at Harvard University, and dual master's degrees in Economic Policy Management and Education, he is armed with what it takes for authentic change. Under the distinguished leadership of Professor Muganga, Victoria University experienced exponential growth from under 200 to over 11,000 students. A prolific author, he is reshaping higher education with the power of technology and innovation.
Hi, my name is Lawrence Muganga. And I'm an
You
educator
can skip that.
based here in Uganda. Canadian like you.
I was
I'm
unable
so
to
thrilled.
receive that award for us in person, but I delegated my children who received it on my behalf, and it will be delivered to Victoria University. So I want to use this opportunity to thank Afro Global Television, Silver Trust Media, and the Parliament of Canada for having really singled us out to deserve a global 2025 Global Impact Award. And this is not just because of me, Mr. Chancellor, because of a dedicated team that we work together. The amazing ladies and gentlemen that have nurtured these people, every staff of Victoria University, faculty or administrators, please stand up wherever you are situated. I know you are too many, but not too many to stand up. Yes. Thank you very, very much for the great work you're doing. The world is listening. And to the students who are seated in front of us today, I am sure you're going to be our ambassadors. We have done our best. We've given you our all. But we promise to be present for you in case you still need our support. Mr. Chancellor, allow me end with the following two things. Number one, that any university that does not associate with the community, then perhaps it exists in space because I'm about to find people who reside there. But for us, we have rooted ourselves in the community. And in that regard, I wanted to single out a partnership we have with His Majesty, the E7, the Chavazinga of Busoga, who has graciously received Victoria University in his kingdom. His leadership and Victoria University has committed to work together to achieve enormous things. Among them is through our cooperative education office, headed by Dr. Shamim Kematov, the lady in white over there, and the Faculty of Business and Management, headed by Dr. Bill Nketo. Dr. Bill. Mr. Chancellor, don't be surprised why he's loved by his students. He's called the superstar. So together, we are going to start financial literacy training, working with the young people of Busoga with the permission and support and guidance of His Majesty, the E7 to the Chavazinga of Busoga. Mr. Chancellor, we are not going to stop there. We are also going to partner with Lubega Nursing School. In January, it turns into a university. We have a stronger partnership to be initiated with that school. They are doing amazing work. Together, we can do even greater work. And among that, we hope to exchange faculty, a student exchange program, and so on. And lastly, Mr. Chancellor, after consulting with the chairman, University Council, and the chairman, Board of Directors, Victoria University has committed a significant number of scholarships to the Kingdom of Busoga. Again, thanks to the good heart, the friendliness, the partnership we have with His Majesty King Nadiope IV. So this partnership is destined for greatness. Your Majesty, thank you very much for accepting Victoria University and us, the people of Victoria University, to be your own people of Busoga Kingdom. Mr. Chancellor, as I conclude, let me begin like how I started. Amidst ourselves, Mr. Chancellor, here this morning, there is a young lady. On a day like this one last year, she was seated in the same seats where some of these students are seated. Also, aspiring for greatness. But the competence-based education at Victoria University, the experiential learning at Victoria University, handheld her to become something she has become today. Mr. Chancellor, with your permission, allow me to invite Linda Musime to step forward. This young girl is one of resilience, who works hard. I think she's one of the people who made the first ad that was